Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout 76. This is actually the third time I've tried recording an intro today. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't put up as many videos. Just kind of problems. A lot of problems. Ever since ever since really this year I've had some problems, with the whole beer problem. The beer virus. Beer. I think you all get what I'm talking about. And, well, ever since that and the election, right? I don't really care too much, you know. But I just haven't felt like recording just things. And then another problem I've been having is because at least one of my parents works from home now, for the foreseeable future until they give the all clear. I can't record sometimes, all right, because he has there's two problems. Like, one is the time. Sometimes he gets off at work at around 3 p.m. Sometimes he gets off of work at 5 p.m. Now, some of you, that might not sound like too big of a difference, but for me, that is. Because whenever he gets off at 3, that's fine. He usually, I can record then. I just say, hey, I'm recording, and then, because it usually takes, it takes me about maybe 15-20 minutes to set up everything, with the Elgato and stuff like that, and then I and I record, that's another, 20 to 30 minutes, so that's an hour after 3, so, alright, so about 4, before 5, I'm done. Okay, so then if I want to render the video in 1080p, that takes another, maybe an hour or so, an hour and 20 minutes, because my computer is awful. So I'll have the video uploaded by 5, right? I'll have it uploaded by 5, and maybe I'll schedule it for 6 or 6:30. So I can write all the description and stuff like that. So whenever he gets off at 5, well, there's a problem, because now it's another by the time I get the video recorded and that doesn't when other people get home, because they're loud. I'm just gonna say this: other people in my house are loud, and they don't know how to be quiet. I just can't record, And today is Veterans Day, right? Veterans? Yeah, it's Veterans or Memorial, I forget. I don't pay attention to holidays, but it's a holiday. I'm pretty sure it's Veterans Day. So he was off today, and he went out. Yeah. So I was able to record early, because it is 2:48. Man, I would love to be able to record it, because last year I was able to record basically at 2:30. 2:30 I was able to record. I had everything done by 3:30. Uploaded it by 4. That's back when, YouTube considered 720p HD. If you look, 720p is not considered HD on YouTube anymore. So I've had to render all my videos in 1080 now, which takes longer. Because if I wanted to upload 720p 60 FPS, my computer can upload that in I have a terrible upload speed, alright? So that's why if you look at all my old videos, they're usually in 1080. Or they're usually in 720. Which I don't think matters too much on YouTube. Using a Gauss pistol. I need treasury notes. I almost have this build complete. Almost. I'm so close to getting the Strangleheart power armor on this power armor pistol build. And I'll finally be able to do a video on it. Why is that guy? I don't like when people follow me during events. It'd be better if we split up. I get he's a low level, but it should be scaling to him. And why is he doing this event? I guess it does scale, but yeah. I need treasury notes. A lot of new people playing this game, which is good. It's been improving. The future looks good. Well, maybe the next DLC I'm not too sure about. At least part of it, like the Brotherhood, cool, and the Brotherhood, that's great. I like them adding. Well, not really. I mean, I actually don't like them adding the Brotherhood to this game. Personally, I feel like just adding new factions would be better. I think the Brotherhood's kind of like a. I mean, I like how they're adding content, right? I don't like how it's Brotherhood though. To me, like it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, I like when they make new factions. I think that's, you know, better. Like, and is the next DLC gonna add a boss? Like, are we gonna have a boss? You know, like the Wendigo Colossus was added? Probably not, because I think this Brotherhood stuff's still considered Wastelanders. So, every kind of season has, well, not really season, because the scoreboard has its own seasons. I don't know. This game's DLC or expansions make no sense. So, this is why I hate. Like, there's another person here. I get he's low level, but I'm basically doing this solo. He's just spawning in more enemies for me to deal with. Which is annoying. Alright, there's 20 seconds left. I'm not repairing anything else. But yeah. I don't know. I wanted to put, you know, everything gets delayed this year. Every game's been delayed. Except Call of Duty. But I'm not getting any more Call of Duties. I was just so unimpressed with Modern Warfare. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I really like the campaign of Modern Warfare, but I'm not spending $60 for a campaign in a Call of Duty game. $60 for 6 hours? Yeah, no thank you. Less than that. I mean, it wasn't even hard. I beat the Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaign in the hardest difficulty for first time through. First time through realistic. I was like, oh. Call of Duties are easy. All you have to do is stand behind cover. The only campaign in Call of Duty that's actually hard is World at War's campaign on Veteran. Right? Because, for some reason, the way Treyarch used to make the games harder, at least they made it, kind of in Black Ops 2, was to just make the enemy spam grenades. Like, go play if you have World at War, go play it on Veteran. All you do, especially the Japanese missions, you know, the American Marine missions, the later ones, it is just grenade spam. It is literally just grenade spam. And that's what makes it hard. Like, it's not actually harder, it's just that there's grenades everywhere. Alright, oh yeah, and I completed the scoreboard. I don't think I did a video about that, yeah. Even though the next one's not coming for a month. And I have to say, Season 3 is looking awful. Sorry to say, Bethesda, but the next scoreboard season, I don't know if I want to do it. It's just like the reason I wanted this one, the reason I did this one was to get the gold, and I really liked how the power armor looked at the end. There was some other stuff in there I liked as well. Like, I have a skin on this Gauss pistol I kind of liked. Like, there was actually good stuff to be had in this one. Obviously, there was a weight bench. There was gold. There was pistol skins. There was that skin that basically gives you the there was stuff to had. There was a lot of little stuff like the next season. Like, literally one of the objects is a clean toilet. Like, the next season, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it at all. Like, I don't know, even the power armor, you can tell it was rushed. I can tell you exactly why the next season was rushed. I mean, I get, like, it's this year, and, you know, I'll give them a little bit of a break. But the next power armor is the Vertiguard power armor. That's the final end. You bugs. Why are they all the bugs working together? Man, answering tough. Sophia, can you do anything? No. Ugh. But like the next power armor at the end, because at the end there's always a power armor. You know, there was the was it Captain Cosmos, and now here we have the Armor Ace skin. But the next one's Vertiguard, Brotherhood stuff. Next season's not Brotherhood themed. If you look at the score, if you look at the background image of it, like go look it up. I don't want to put it up. It's basically like a kind of like a 70s futuristic comic book kind of theme. Kind of very similar to The Rook. There's a comic book called The Rook. That was it's an old comic book. Yeah, some said it's similar to Doctor Who. I guess The Rook and Doctor Who have a similar concept of time travel. It's basically that. And none of the rewards match, like barely any of the rewards match the season. And there's even rewards that were meant to match like the last seasons. Like there's a rocket ship like trinket you get, and like I don't know. About the Vertiguard power armor. The Vertiguard power armor's been in the files for months, and it was going to be a microtrans like a atomic shop thing, and it seems that at the last minute they switched it, you know, because they needed a power armor for you know, for the scoreboard. And seems weird. What do we do now? How many treasury notes I got? 9. I almost have it though. I think I only need 2 more pieces for Strangleheart on this character. Oh, and this is the Excavator armor, but I put the Free State skin on it. The Free State's Junkyard power armor, which I have both versions. I have both versions of the Junkyard power armor. I have way too many power armor skins. Way too many power armor skins. If you excuse me, I'll be right back. I'm gonna... Alright, well, sorry about that. Well, you're not gonna notice, because for you, it's just gonna be like a little blip. But yeah, had to go to the bathroom. Oh, what were we talking about? No idea. Yeah. Games I want to put on the channel. I mean, like, I know Fallout's kind of been the theme, and you know, I have that Fallout lore channel as the secondary channel, but you know, I consider this channel more of a post-apocalyptic channel rather than just a Fallout. And it's obvious that, you know, Fallout's the biggest post-apocalyptic game out there. But, you know, there's other things I want to put up. Like, the 2 games I wanted to buy this year that were both delayed were Outriders and Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Both of them were delayed. Now, I didn't want to put Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines on the channel, right? Because, you know, I didn't put I own the first one. I never put that one on the channel. But that's not really post-apocalyptic. That's a vampire RPG horror thing. Man, the original's so good. If you haven't played the original Vampires Masquerade, try to play it. It's kind of finicky to get to work on PC. I know it's got some problems, but... All laying in the sand. Do I want to do that? I don't know. We'll do it. It's not that difficult. Yeah. Oh, a little tip in power armor. If you notice my leg is broken, so the legs on power armor take damage first before any other piece. If you didn't know that. Like here. See, here's the right leg. There's the left leg. If you notice, oh, the torso's also kind of damaged, but the legs take damage first. Repair the sonic thingy. One day they'll fix the Gauss pistol so it will actually shoot accurately in VATS. I don't know. Oh, they're nerfing more things. I saw that. They're nerfing, like, I don't know. They're nerfing plasma grenades. For some reason. They're not going to do physical damage anymore. They're only going to do energy damage. Which is weird because plasma guns do physical and energy. Unless they're going to nerf plasma guns as well. Maybe that's how they plan to nerf the legacy plasma Gatlings. Maybe that's how they plan to nerf the legacy Gatling plasma so that they only do energy damage. I don't know. Because they've become a real big problem. Because of One Wasteland and the entire damage nerf, you see a lot of legacy weapons. I should say a lot of legacy weapons on a console. I think on PC you're seeing a lot more hacked weapons. PC version's always been weird to me. Like, I don't know. I don't use my PC to play AAA games. I use my PC to play indie games or like old AAA games. Like that's what I mainly use it for is old games, like pixel games, basically. Oh, I leveled up. How about that? This is what I love. Like, there's an event going on, and yet nobody's down here. I don't know why it went to this pistol and not another Gauss pistol. Like, I swear, there's an events team up, right? Okay, no, people, There. Oh, wait. I can show you some real DPS. However, this thing breaks really fast. Go wait, I mean. Oh, perfect. Melt your health. What, it just doesn't die? Game, okay, there you go. Oh look, a legacy flamer. See what I mean? Legacy weapons. They're everywhere. They'll be nerfed eventually. The flamer one got nerfed. I know that. I know the legacy flamer got nerfed. This pistol, if you an anti-armor flamers, plasma flamers, just freaking annihilate. This thing's probably halfway broken already. I mean, it burns through ammo, but it just melts. It melts, and I love it. Highly recommend Slugbuster. Slugbuster is actually a 4-star legendary. It actually has a hidden legendary effect on it. I want to do a video on that. I want to do a video on the hidden 4-star legendaries in the game. 4 and 5-star legendaries. Obviously, the cursed weapons, people know about those being, like, basically 4-star legendaries, but... Oh, look, see, another legacy weapon there. Well, they'll be nerfed. Don't worry, people. Like, I mean, I guess if you have it, abuse it while you got it. But I mean, they said in a patch notes, like, I don't know, last year that they were working on nerfing those. Oh, now I'm out of that. Nope, game, I will ne- Why do you not go to the Gauss pistol? Is it, like, not in the rotation? I have an instigating Gauss pistol. I'd really like a Zealot's one. Just so I can use something against the Scorched Beast Queen as a pistol build. So there is... I don't know. I do have an anti-armor Gauss pistol. Maybe I'll use that. I don't know. Maybe I'll work that up. The main one I use is a Vampire's crit damage one. And I can get 1,000 damage crits out of that Vampire's crit damage one with this build. I don't need any legacy weapons. I don't rely on a crutch like other builds. You stand still. I have to say, vampires on the Gauss weapons is really good because they do explosive damage, and so it counts as 2 attacks, so it activates the healing better. The only problem is Gauss weapons are not good against Scorched Beast because they're explosive. Resistance makes you do a lot less damage. Huh, I have no fusion cores yet. Oh, that's weird. It, like, recharged the fusion core even though there's nothing there? Fancy. Ooh, I thought they were supposed to disable the Scorched Beast turning into goo piles. Or maybe that's only for the Queen. So let's see here. During this event, we saw, what? 2 legacy weapons. Oh, that guy's using a plasma caster. I mean, but this already nerfed my legacy weapon, so... Like, instigating dragon's been nerfed. Haven't tested it after that. It used to do so much stupid amounts of damage. Because if you think about it, it fires 4 rounds. Each of those was doing double damage on the first hit. Oh, instigating dragon. It's still good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the instigating dragon is still good. Like, it's still godlike, but it's just not like... Here, it's more of like demigod-like now rather than godlike. Why is it sometimes it seems like they take damage and sometimes they don't? The servers have really been messing up recently. like the scrapyard paint. I think it looks neat. Just the unevenness of the design. I love uneven designs. There's like a delay in the damage. It's weird. You know, if you really wanted to like nerf the Gatling plasma, the explosive Gatling plasma, you just make it so the beam splitter doesn't work and it just fires one round. See, because what makes it powerful is that it fires like tons of rounds, which are all doing tons of explosive damage. Like you can see, it basically turns in a hailstorm of explosiveness. But if Bethesda somehow just disabled the beam splitter, it really wouldn't be that much more powerful than like Explosive 50. Same with the Gatling, not the laser rifles as well. Like, if the beam splitter just didn't work with the explosive ones, they really wouldn't be that much more powerful. See, and people are like, oh, why do people want to nerf them so badly? Well, you see, what happens there, if you're familiar with game design at all, I helped make a game, sort of. Whenever you have an extremely powerful weapon in the game, alright, that can't be beaten, right? Like, it's going to be overpowered forever, right? It kind of prevents new weapons from being added or being worth it. Like, why, like, let's say they added a new heavy weapon to the game, right? That fired real fast. Like, I don't know, it was a hollow rifle minigun, a hollow gun minigun, right? Well, if that hollow gun minigun's not better than this explosive legacy weapon, right? Well, then there's no point in getting it, right? Because the explosive legacy weapon would be on top always. You have to do incremental damage increases. Right? Like, you don't want to put like a huge damage increase in the game, right? I guess they kind of did with the Gauss pistols here, because the Gauss pistol's way better than like a revolver. But I don't know. I wouldn't say that the Gauss pistol is better than like the plasma pistol that much. We will see. Oh, if you're looking for treasury notes, always do the Foundation and Crater daily quest. Because they give treasury notes. They give, I think, 2 or 3. And with no one doing Earl anymore, for some reason, it's kind of a good way to get treasury notes, because Earl gave a lot. Earl gave more than the Queen. And for some reason, like, I don't know how it is on PC, but people don't nuke Earl anymore. Alright. So, yeah, it's been 16 minutes of this recording, and I think the other one was 12. So, yeah. I'm gonna end it here. Oh, we didn't get vital equipment. Oh, I completed it too early. I think I completed it at like 3 a.m. last night. Alright, well, see everybody later. Bye. Sorry I haven't been recording, but I'm just